What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Hope you're well, guys. I received a very special gift today from one of my subscribers who does pottery. Sent me these glorious masterpieces. This one matches my shirt. So thank you so much if you're watching this. I absolutely love them. And we'll definitely make oh, man, imagine they broke. Oh, that'd be terrifying. I will definitely fill them with some beautiful plant life. So thank you so much. So we're going to go over our friend Polygon. It made its move. I said it would make a move within the next 48 to 72 hours. Oh, you must think it's some kind of wizard. But it's just like simple technical analysis. And it made its move, guys. So we're sitting at 253. We're up about 1.9 in the day. We're seeing a market cap of 17.79. Thank you for the pots, billion. And the 24-hour volume is 1.38 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to crypto.com, sign up to the world's fastest growing crypto app. And you can grab one of their incredible Visa cards for cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives, as well as $25 in crypto just for signing up through my referral. So let's go over Matic, guys. So we broke down from our symmetrical triangle. It wasn't a large pattern here. But if you measure the body, you take it to your point of breakout, you can see we met that target absolutely perfectly. And I do think we're going to go through our ABC correction. We lost 225. It looks like we're coming for a back test of resistance. We also have this head and shoulders, and we've lost the neckline, left shoulder head, right shoulder. So if you take your measurement from the neckline to the point of breakout, you pull it down. Takes you down to that buy zone basically perfectly at 206. Now that doesn't mean we're going to come all the way back down to 206. It's just the technical target. The way to invalidate this, guys, would be to come up, break 255 or 252, back test it as support, and then see continue. Sorry guys, I just ate my lunch. I made a delicious homemade stir fry sauce with scrumdiddlyumptious. Anyways, so we're back above the EMAs, but we'd have to get back above 252, break this right shoulder, and then come up to tackle this high. However, guys, I do think the ABC is more likely, and I'll tell you why here. So if I quickly pop open, why wasn't my money flow? I filmed this video once already, and my camera wasn't recording. Good one, Jack. So you can see we came down to the bottom section, money flow, as well as the RSI in the 1 hour. You saw a bounce. That's usually when you're going to see a bounce, guys. These are really two great indicators, the RSI and the money flow, especially on the 1 hour to time when you're going to see a bounce, on the 4 hour as well. So we'll look at the 4 hour time frame. All right, so here we are on the 4 hour time frame. You can see, see here as well, on the money flow all the way back down to the bottom section, and we saw a bounce. So we have to get back above the EMAs. If we are going to see continuation, I mean, we do have a double bottom pattern here where we've come down, we've created a bottom, we've created a second bottom. So if we come up and break this neckline, okay, then I'd be like, okay, we're going to see continuation. We're going to invalidate the ABC. But as of right now, it looks like we're slowly making our way back down to the ABC to 226. And the reason I'm saying that is because of ETH, Ethereum, and how the last two corrections, when we had our flash crashes, we came lower than our wick double bottom breakout. This one, we came down. We bled all the way back down to our wick double bottom breakout. So we wick down, and we're slowly bleeding. We have come very, very close, honestly, to that wick. We found a level of support just above it. So we could see that breakout back to the upside, but if we get rejected here, we also have a rising wedge. Let me pop over to the 4 hour time frame. So you can see here, we broke out of our double bottom, we back tested it, and then we saw a bit of a fake out, we rolled over, we back tested it once again, and we saw a nice little bounce, but not a whole lot of volume, and now we're creating a rising wedge. So if we hit resistance, we roll over, we fall out of this level of support from our rising wedge. Your target is back down here, which is at 3591, which does line up with our wick. Technically, we have come down to our wick already, but we may come a little bit lower if we break out of this, if we break down from this falling wedge pattern. What may happen is we come all the way back down, we lose this level of resistance, and we come back down to this level of support at 3291. That also lines up with our head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Your target is 3218, so it's very, very close, guys. Now I know that that's very, very bearish, so I'll go over the bullish scenario as well. And the bullish scenario is we break out of this rising wedge, we invalidate it, we come up and we break this high. That would be a good sign. We get back above the EMAs and we start coming up towards the top of our falling wedge at 4785. That's also a possibility for sure, guys. We also have that double bottom for ETH. We've come down, we made a bottom, we've made a second bottom. So we have created a reversal structure, but we'd have to come up and break this neckline. If we start making our way up to this neckline and we break it, we back test as support, that would be a really bullish sign. We're going to see that continuation back to the upside. I will give you your target for this pattern if it does come up here. We need to see some nice volume. Yeah, it takes you pretty close to the target from our falling wedge. Takes you up to about 4646. So let's look at our friend Bitcoin. We're going to look at the Bitcoin long positions. I told you guys, if we see Bitcoin start to bleed as well as seeing the longs increase, you're going to see a breakout sooner than later, just as we did here. I said, look guys, the longs are increasing while Bitcoin is declining. You're going to see a breakout. That's exactly what happened. We made a bunch of juicy trades with the altcoins and we're just repeating the pattern. We've come down and we're slowly bleeding while the long positions are increasing. So eventually you're going to see a breakout back to the upside once again. Now there is a little pattern here, a little bullish pattern, and it's a triple bottom. We've come down. You have your first bottom, resistance, second bottom, resistance, third bottom. So if we come up and we break this neckline, just like with a double bottom pattern, measure from the bottom of your pattern to your point of breakout, and could take Bitcoin back up to about 50K. So that would be a really strong sign that, okay, maybe we're going to see a reversal from this point. But if we fail, if we just hit resistance along the EMA, so the 20 or the 55 or this neckline, we get rejected, we can continue to bleed slowly but surely. We have this level of support for 45.1, which lines up with support in this area. The 0.5 coming in about 43.5, and our wick low coming in at 41K. Because of course, as I've been mentioning in our previous two corrections, we wicked down, we came lower, double bottom, and then we had our correction over the summer. We wicked down, we bled all the way down to our wick, double bottom, breakout. So we still have a lot of room to come down to our wick. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that's what has to happen. But if that were the case, guys, what's going to happen is you come all the way back down to the support of our falling wedge, and then you see your breakout. I think that would be a beautiful opportunity to see a massive breakout to the upside. Unless, guys, we come up, we break this neckline, and we see our breakout right here. We also could say that this is a double bottom as well. For BTC, we've come down, we've created a bottom, we came up, we hit resistance, come down, second bottom. So if we were to see a nice push back up to 50K, 50, 51K, and we can break that neckline, that's a huge breakout back to the upside and would be the reversal we'd be waiting for in this bull market, because we haven't broken structural support yet. 58K would be your breakout target. If we pop over to the weekly time frame for BTC, lower highs, low, higher low, higher low, higher highs, high, higher highs. So until we lose this low, we lose this wick and we lose this low, then there's not really too much reason to be bearish. We are underneath the 21-week moving average, which isn't a great sign, because when we break below it and we hit it as resistance, it sends us into a bear market. It's happened in our last two bull cycles. Right here, we broke below it, we broke above, but then we fell back underneath it and we went into a bear market. So we've broken above it, but we weren't able to hold it as support. We fell back below it. But it's a period of accumulation, in my opinion, just as it was right here as well as here. There's a lot of fear. If we look at the crypto fear greed index, extreme fear, guys. Yesterday, fear. Last week, fear. Extreme fear. The whales, the smart investors, all of you watching this channel, we know this is our time to load the bags. This is the time we start dollar cost averaging. Many traders are dollar cost averaging at these levels. Whales are dollar cost averaging, or they're just loading the bags. But most whales, if you look at whale wallets, you'll notice that they dollar cost average, which is exactly what I'm teaching you to do here on this channel. All right, guys, so we'll finish off the video with Matic. Our bull run targets, the 1.618 at 677, the dream price at 1181, the 2.272 at 1767. But my bull run target will remain 677. We still have to watch that bearish divergence on the daily, guys. Higher highs, lower highs. And then our buy zones for Matic, let me close the money flow. 225, we already got entered. Sorry, 252, my dyslexia. 226, 206, 178, 151. Come on, Jax, get it together, bro. And $1.07. Fail safe is here at 75 cents. Equal amounts as a spot trader at each buy zone. If you're using 200 at each buy zone brings your average price down halfway each time. If you're leverage trading, you have to double your margin. 200, 400, 800. All right, guys, leverage trade at your own risk. As a spot trader, it's a no-fail strategy. If you want early access to these charts, sign up to the Discord. Let me open it up quickly, where we have all our where we have many projects. Gala, Phantom, guys. We have Sand, Mana, Matic, Vet, Solana. All the DCA charts are posted. Price of a coffee, also 1,000 members, talking all things crypto, posting chart patterns. And you can sign up through the Patreon. I trade on Bybit, $4,100 in bonuses right now, full length tutorial. And I'll see you in the next video. Much love. All right, take care. Peace.